When you look at teaching and principals, they all have a career pathway, and many of us would like to have that because we choose this as our career.
Right.
And many have come from other backgrounds. I mean, I've come from a nursing background and I have gone into this because I do love the work that I do. And I would love to be able to say, well, you know, all your training, your PD that you do is going to actually help you build a career pathway and have some steps to somewhere rather than nowhere. And yeah, like Kelly was saying, not knowing how many hours you'll have at the end of the year. And I think because the work that we do is really undervalued in that sense that when you do look at many of us doing such cares for these students, you know, the feeding, peg feeding, the medication, looking after our students with epilepsy, allergy reactions. You know, we have to be able to administer an EpiPen and know what to do, and you know, you name it, we're doing it, and we should be compensated as such, as professionals that we are. I think that's one of the
and just even
things.
Having to have a knowledge of so many different things that we deal with, Asperger's, autism, ADHD, and having all the different strategies and techniques and things that go with dealing with all of those things, and not only dealing with one student with those things, you're dealing with a classroom for our situation. You've got a unit of the students with these needs and these conditions, and you put them all in together, and they can react. It can cause, well, not cause a reaction, but there's so many different things going on, and one student's bad day can create a bad day for another, and so you're dealing with all these things that go on as well that sometimes normal classroom teachers can't cope with. You put one of our students in a mainstream class and they can't cope with just one, and we're dealing with double-digit numbers of these students, and quite often a lot of it does come down to the teacher aides that are dealing with these students, sort of thing, and just that recognition for what we do and that knowledge that we have with how to manage these students and how to cope with them, because often teachers come to us asking how can I help the student, what's the best thing to do when this happens, and so that they're seeking knowledge from us, sort of thing. So that recognition that we do have some great knowledge and experience, and
Yeah, you're right, Kelly, because the thing is that not only do we need to have our, you know, great observation skills and medical skills, and you need to be able to be tech savvy. You need to be able to just jump onto iPads and have people's communicators ready to go. And there's, you know, so many ways of communicating and programs that you have to understand whether you're going to be working with ProLogo or you're working with Speak for Yourself, and understanding how to put the layers into those talkers, put in new speech buttons, and actually develop students so that they're going to build their language skills. So we're, you know, our range of skills is very diverse, and we have to be able to just get in from everywhere. We're not just only attacking from a technical side or whatever. It's just everything.